Welcome back to the channel. It's Matt. You're watching No Luck Trucking, and you're watching me back down this driveway. We're at a nuclear facility picking up a load, but apparently it was the wrong entrance, so I gotta back down this long driveway. See you. And we have to turn around.
Turn right.
And apparently people don't understand. Fly up on the truck backing up. I'm trying to get straight in the lane without taking out the poles and the other things. So I have to do this weird blindside turnaround thing, because they wouldn't let us turn around in there.
They were taking signs until we got right here. So the address kind of just is for the facility, not for the gate.
In 500 feet, turn left, then take the first right.
Alright, so try number
When
2.
possible, make a U-turn, then take the first
Get
left.
checked in.
Turn left, then take the first right.
Yeah, this one was weird. It specifically said no hot shots, and they wanted it on a dry van. But because we're hauling sodium, which doesn't react well to water, I guess they wanted it covered. So we're gonna go in and check in and see what we have to do. This load just keeps getting sillier and sillier. So Liz is gonna take a video on the outside, hopefully. I'm gonna try to turn this around. But yeah, apparently they're gonna walk it out here and we're gonna load it by hand. I'm gonna get it loaded up and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so let's talk about this load. So by now, the other video would have been put out explaining our vacation that currently I still need to make, but it'll be out before you guys see this video. So we were sitting at home after the vacation. We went and got the truck inspected, got new steer tires put on yesterday. And we were trying to get a load out for the weekend. It wasn't looking promising. End of day Thursday, you know, going into Friday, it's kind of tough to book day of. So we were like, well, probably just end up staying around the house and leave out Monday. So I was sitting down with the laptop about to edit up some of the drone footage and some of the Florida vacation footage, and I saw a load pop up that went to California, which is kind of rare right now because our search criteria has $3 a mile, and cross-country trips going to California aren't paying that. So they're just not showing up on our search lists, if you will. So this one popped up, I immediately clicked on it, and Saw that it's paying like $310 to go all the way to California, about 2,500 miles, something like that. Load pays $75.50, and I didn't notice it when I was calling on it, but they had the weight listed as 100 pounds, which normally, you know, you're like, they probably messed up. It's probably like 10,000 pounds. But we get here, it's 84 pounds. So we're talking to the guys of like, yeah, where do you want us to back in? He was like, it doesn't really matter. Because I had made the joke like, wow, it's light enough, we could probably just carry it out and throw it in the back of the truck. So he's like, dude, if you just want to like turn around and we'll just walk it out and put it in the back of the truck. So that's what we did. And then it's so short that I had to like wrap some straps around the box to get up to the first set of E-track things for the straps, because it's down low enough that it doesn't even touch the top of the base plate. So we're gonna have to get down the road. I'm gonna have to check it, make sure it's not like moving around, maybe even move it against the wall and like strap it to the wall or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. It doesn't seem like it's moving at all. Yeah, the nonsense. So somebody is paying $7,500 to take this 6 foot by 1 foot wooden crate with a pipe with sodium in it, and it is dangerous when wet. So that's the first time we've hauled that. So I asked them for an extra placard just in case we lose one, because we do not have replacements of that one, and I don't recall ever seeing them in a truck stop. It's not a very common hazmat material, let's put it that way. So we're gonna get down the road. At some point today, I do need to film the other video, which, if all goes well, you have already seen that. Gonna try to make it a little tongue-in-cheek, like satirical video of our struggles of not having a load for 14 days. So hopefully that went over well. If not, whatever. We're gonna get down the road. We gotta get some miles in. The lady was like, oh, they want it delivered Monday, but that's a lot of miles. I was like, well, we're a team, so we're good. So it took more time for us to figure out where this place was and to go talk to the people than it did getting loaded. And then it took me like 10 times longer to strap it than loading. So we're out of here early. We have the rest of the day to make some miles. Then we have Saturday to Sunday, and then we deliver 8 a.m. I think it was a window even. I think it was like 8 to 12 or something, but we'll be there at 8. Either way. So we'll give it an update. Maybe I'll take the camera back there when I go do a securement check and figure out the best way to strap this down, man. This reminds me, we did a load at Prime. We showed up to this like FedEx International place, and they required load locks on this. So I had to climb up. There was one pallet. It was 3 boxes that were like little small boxes. So I just kind of like placed the load lock in front of the pallet, because like what else do you do? You know, you're not really stopping anything, but it was required, so we did. It was nonsense, but that one definitely didn't pay anywhere close to $7,500 to go across country. But for the prime times, it was good. It paid well. So we're gonna get pretty good fuel economy, hopefully. So I'm hoping we keep a lot of this load in, this money in our pocket this time. So we'll pick up a little bit later. Well, it's Saturday afternoon. Let's see, we have 1,602 miles to go until we get to our delivery. Put in some miles yesterday. We stopped early enough to find a spot. Woke up this morning, got rolling. I'm gonna finish my shift. We're at Joplin 44. So we took, basically from Madison, PA, we took 70 across. In St. Louis, we cut around to 44. And we've been on 44 West since. Stopped in Joplin, got a shower, got some fuel. Probably lowest we've gotten this truck in a very long time, if not the lowest. It took about 170 gallons to fill it up. So we squeeze all the cheap fuel in here that we could. We're gonna get down the road, maybe pick up when we switch, do an update where we are. I think Liz is gonna try to get to Moriarty tonight, but we'll see how it goes, you know, see if we have time and how everything lines up. All right, I'm done driving for the day. Got 1,361 miles left. We're like west of Oklahoma City. We are currently on 40 westbound, and now Liz is going to take over and get us to, I guess, close to Moriarty, wherever we end up. I don't know, somewhere with a spot. And then we'll get some sleep and finish it up tomorrow. Well, we just got unloaded. I literally walked it over to that forklift, and that was all it took. So at first he wanted me to spin it around so we could pick it up with the forklift, and I was like, man, it just got loaded with 2 people, so I can just walk it over there. So that's what happened. We walked it over to the forks of the forklift, put it on there, and that was done. It was about a 30-second unload. It took me longer to unstrap it. So now, I don't know where to from here. Well, it's the following day. We delivered yesterday. So it all happened just so fast. I didn't even film much of it. So it feels like the video would just like abruptly end. So let's talk about all of the details. So I should have put in the footage that Liz took. So the box got hand loaded on to our truck by 2 guys. I strapped it down really well, and it was 84 pounds. We went across the country, got fantastic fuel economy. We were light, so we were cruising up and down the hills and stuff. Hit a lot of wind. That wasn't good. Being light is not good then. But we got there, pulled into their driveway, went to go talk to the guy. He met me at the back of the truck, and he was concerned that we were delivering to the right place. So I pulled up my phone, found that we were indeed at the correct place, and he was like, oh yeah, let me go get the forklift. I'm like, hey man, it's 1 box. He's like, yeah, that's cool. I'll just put my stuff down, I'll go grab it. I come back and like, I'm like, hey man, literally I can lift it out and like put it on your forklift if you don't want to do that. So at that point he realized that I was literally meaning we could carry it. So we carried the box over to the forklift, put it on the forks, and then he drove away, signed the paperwork, and we were out. It was such little time that like I didn't even have time to grab the camera, barely had time to like open the doors, grab the freight, and then go. So far we don't have anything lined up. We kind of took that one on a Thursday, picked it up on a Friday. Didn't see anything really that we wanted to book on that Friday, and then obviously Saturday, Sunday, load board's dead. Got it delivered yesterday, Monday. Didn't really see much of anything to haul, and so we just kind of slept most of the day and watched some videos, or watched some Netflix and stuff. But there's just so many trucks in the small area that the speed of the internet is terrible. So we've been looking all day today. Not really in a huge rush. There's a lot of stuff going to dead ends, a lot of stuff that's not paying well, but you know, if we had to sit here a day or two, we made more on that weekend run than we would have getting a short run then and then stringing something else out. So we're still ahead of the game. We just need to find something worthwhile running to get us out of California, but not going to, like, there's a ton going to Washington, Oregon, Utah, Colorado, and all of those are dead ends. So we're just kind of trying to play it patient, sitting over at Petro in Ontario. Not my favorite place to be, but we have now racked up a second day, so it's $25 worth of stuff inside the store a day to stay here, or you just pay $25 for the parking. So I would much rather have food or snacks or drinks. We bought some coolant. The markup wasn't crazy, so that counted towards a lot of the parking. So we need like another $8 or something like that to have the second day paid for. And then we're just gonna kind of chill here and try to find something worthwhile. It's a shame when California doesn't even have anything worth running. It means the market is down pretty bad, but we'll see. We reach out to our contacts, the electronic stuff that we normally run out of here, to see if he has anything or if he gets anything to let us know first. So we'll see if that pans out. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe we'll take some short runs to get across the country back into decent freight area. I don't even know where a decent freight area is right now. It's kind of in the dead area, the dead zone until Christmas. Not a lot's going on. In the next week or so, a lot of capacity should be dropping off, so the rates should go up. But I mean, in a little while we're going to be going back home also, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably pick up the next video will probably be like getting the load out of here and just seeing what the freight economy is like, what the fuel prices are and things like that. Good, just go back to the videos, since there's not going to be a whole lot of running, so we'll get something worthwhile. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.